Hello guys. Yeah, welcome back. It's been a while, but welcome to Chance Fox Media podcast, where we discuss little stories, businesses, leadership, and ideas shaping our future. I'm your host, Chance Career. Let us get into settled conversation. Yeah, today I've come with one big topic that I want us to discuss. These big topics, I know most of people they experience it. Almost everyone experience it, whether you are rich, whether you are poor, whether you're in my person. Yeah, you experience this. And our topics today, we are going to talk about pain. You know, pain, pain. That pain, you feel pain. I'm going to talk about pain. On this topic, I know most of people, not most of people, everyone, once you hear about pain, nobody likes it. And nobody wants to feel pain. Nobody. It's by human nature. So we cannot argue and we cannot change that because it's about human nature, you know. But for today, only today, I'm going to talk about the good thing of pain. Pain. Why pain is good, and why pain. Uh, I can say why pain is divine. You know, I will talk about the good thing of pain because most people we only take pain in a negative way. But it is also to know the good thing of pain because anything that is bad, it also have its own good things. It's only that the good things are very small, they are very little than the bad things. That's why we end up saying, it's a bad thing. It's not good this one. This. It also applies to pain. You know, pain almost pain is 80 or 90 or 99. It's not good. But it's 99% of pain is not good. You know? So if someone you hear about pain, if you can ask them, are you ready to feel pain? You say, yeah. Why are you asking? I'm not ready to feel pain. You know? Because the percentage is too much. There's no good thing in pain. But here is the secret. Anything that have too much, that have less good, most of the time in this world, most of the time things that have a very little good thing, there's a blessing that is hiding from people and people not to realize it, that blessing, you see. So that blessing, for someone to recognize that this is a blessing, oh, here I'm getting something, either someone explained it to you to open up your mind, or you realize yourself, but it takes time, you know. Just to get to the point, in everything that we are doing, we feel pain. Everything what we are doing, we feel pain. Whether we are in relationships, we feel pain. Whether we are sleeping, we feel pain. Anything where we are enjoying, you feel pain. Anything, anything. Whether you are working or whether you are raining, everything, you feel pain. But why do you feel pain? Why do you feel pain? There must be a reason for that. And why God put everything in pain? Because if God want to bless you, he takes you to a path while while you are moving on that path, you feel pain. But why? But why you want you to feel that pain on the way? Or you want to learn driving for the first time, you have never ever sit on the steer or use your hand to change gears or whatsoever, or use your feet. But for the first time you start doing this, at the end of it you start feeling pain. Or while even you are using it, or you are even still learning right there, you start feeling pain. What is the reason? Here is the reason. On driving, number one, for you to know what you are learning, it means your brain needs to learn. That thing that you are learning needs to learn. You need to consume it permanently for you to know what you are learning. The brain has to consume it. So, because it's a new thing, you feel pain so that you can gain it. You feel pain so that you can gain it. And where is this pain coming from? This pain comes from, like, it's from energy that is happening, from energy. So that energy, that friction, that heat, that energy is being released is one that is making you to feel pain on area that you were not using it too much, but now you are using it. So for that to get used to that, it's because it's new, because of that friction that is happening there. You have to feel pain. It's like you are creating a path. For example, on that path, let's say you want to go somewhere and you see there's a bush here, oh, there's grass there. Are you just going to pass it clearly? Maybe you'll be thrashing some grasses down, or to thrash it to clear the way. So while you are doing that, is it easy? It's not easy. You are making it a way so that you can be passing freely. So that process is the one that is creating pain. And that process, for you to feel pain, it can never be skipped. It can never be skipped. It will always be there. It will always be there. So you might wonder why you are feeling pain. That pain is there not for you to feel bad. Not for you to feel bad. But that pain is there for you to gain and something that you are learning permanently without losing it. Permanently. To gain it permanently without losing it. That's why you are feeling that pain. That is a good thing of pain. Another example that I want to talk about pain. It was an example getting I was giving an example of raining. On raining again, I can also give you another example there. I was giving you an example of driving, right? As the raining. I can also give another example of learning from school. You can see yourself for the first time. You get into another grade. For you, things they become hard at first. And while they are becoming hard, sometimes you even feel headache. You feel headache like this thing is very hard. You feel headache, you know. But as time goes, that headache starts disappearing. Start disappearing. Maybe for some few weeks or some few months, if you come back to those things that they were giving you headache, while maybe you are reading or studying or you are learning, you find that those things have become simpler than before, and it's no longer even giving you headache, and you don't even need like to study it again too much. Remember, at first you didn't realize that why you are feeling that pain, why you are feeling headache. That pain that you were feeling, it was because you were learning something new that is not in you. Something that is new have never been on you. So you are establishing it in you. Oh, you are creating it. You are creating another memory that has never been there. So if you are creating that thing that have never been there, is it easy? The answer is no. Because the answer is no. That's why you are feeling that headache or you are feeling that pain inside you or inside your head. As I already given you an example. If you want to make a path, a route where there's too much bushes or too much stones, but you want to make a way there for the first time, is it going to be easy for you to make that path? The answer is no, it's not going to be easy. Same thing applies to your brain. Anything that you are learning for the first time, it will give you problem. It gives you problem. Like for me, let me give you an example for me. You know, every time I'm learning a new skill, I feel headache. I feel headache, serious headache. But because I have realized this, what I'm explaining right now, I have realized it. Even if I feel headache, I don't stop. Even if I feel pain, how much, I don't stop. I can just stop maybe for 5 minutes, or I can just try to look for something that I can be eating, like, you know, not something that's gonna make you full. I don't mean that. You know, like these packet chips, just to disturb your mouth, Then I come back. And the moment I start feeling like this, the moment I start feeling like this, myself, then I knew that now I'm gaining something, I'm learning something. This thing that I'm doing right now is really coming in me. So I already knew that this thing is beneficial. I'm getting it, it's getting on me. You know? And I really do get it. And I don't miss it. So in anything that if you are doing something and you don't feel pain, I don't think if you should regard yourself that you are winning on that thing. I don't think so. I don't think so. You don't need to regard yourself that you are winning. You are not winning. You are not winning. If you are doing it for the first time and you are not feeling any pain, that thing you might learn, yeah, but it will disappear. It will not take long. It will not. It will disappear. It will disappear. It will not continue to be there. It will not. On that, I can assure you, it will not continue to be there. But if you are feeling pain, you're doing today for the first time, you feel too much headache, but you continue. And you, from now, if you are listening this, from now, you mustn't even be surprised. Like if you start something, maybe you are learning or you are studying, and you start feeling pain, you feel like, oh, I'm feeling headache, I need Panadol. It's not Panadol, it's not headache, it's what you are reading there. You know, it's what you are reading there. We are welding inside your brain. We are welding it. So you don't need to take Panadol or Bufen or any painkiller. You don't need. You are just distracting yourself. And if you feel pain like that, it doesn't mean that I'm tired. That's why I'm feeling headache. No. This is a secret that I'm saying. I'm telling you. This is a secret. This is a secret. They say even if you are using a bike, you find that the first time you are holding that crash and that brake, you start to kick start, you find that you accelerate like this. Then after that you feel pain all here. Why? Because all these things they're not used to hold this, and start doing this, they're not used to it. So it's a new skill that is just coming in. And that pain is making that place like is being taught that this is the thing that is it's coming in. So you have to consume it, you need to know it. That's why you start feeling that pain. You understand? That's why you start feeling that pain. And this applies to everything, to anything that you are doing in your life. Whatever you're doing in your life, if you're not feeling pain, and this pain, it doesn't mean it will only come once you are doing something manual, or let's say only a skill that you need to get in you. No, it's not only on skills, and it's not only on physical. It can be spiritual, it can be verbal, it can also be communication. All these things, actually, any source that you any source of pain, it can come from there. Any source of pain. That's why I want you to understand that if you are starting a business, if you are starting a business, the moment you start a business and there's no one who is gossiping about it, or there's no one who's talking bad about it or laughing at it, just know there's something wrong with that business. There's something wrong with that business. Because anything, anything that have an impact, it affects people. Immediately, it affects people. And once it has affected people, they will show you in a negative way so that you can feel pain. And that pain is there to discourage you. This is how we take pain. This is how pain does. If you are feeling pain, do you think you are going to continue doing what you are doing if you are feeling pain? The answer is no, you will not continue, because that pain is painful, man. There's no need. I've already discouraged you. You have to back down immediately. You have to back down. You see? So people will come and mock you in any way that they can. so that you can feel pain. And once you are starting feeling that pain is not just pain for you to feel pain and back down and start crying. No, 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 no. That pain that is coming there is the pain that want to make you to get a new idea, or it makes you strong to get to another level. It means the level that you were there, you are changing from this level, you are going to another level. As I said, if you are learning something new, you have to feel pain. So it's also same here. If you want to get to another level, this process, it will not just come simpler. No, you have to feel pain here. You have to feel pain. And once you conquer this pain, you reach that level. And this thing, it will no longer give you pain again. You only get another pain if you want to get to another level. So it means while those people are mocking you, and that pain you are getting, they're actually growing you. They're actually making you strong. They're actually taking you to another level. They're actually making you to take your business to another level. And this is the thing that most people, they don't realize it. They don't realize it. If someone just did like this to them, or does this to some of people, they stop focusing. They stop focusing on their business or on what they were doing. They start focusing on that person. And you are just doing exactly what that person wanted, or what the devil wanted. You see, because they know that, okay, if you shift that focus and you put it to them, it means you will not be growing, you will remain there. You understand? You will remain there. And this is what they want. But for you to go to another level, it means whether they talk, you just need to concentrate. Everything that you are going to feel on that is part of the process, and is part of the process that is growing you. You might also feel like, hey, this business of mine, I don't have money. Yeah, you truly don't have money, and you are feeling pain. You know, while we are feeling pain, you try to start finding the solution for that pain. While you are trying to find the solution for that pain, at the same time, at the same time, you are trying to figure out the business. You are trying to figure out to solve the problem on how you can remove the problem of having no money for your business. You see how it goes. So you need to feel pain for you to do something that is gonna help you. Without it, you will not know. Without pain, you will not know. And also, God sometimes communicates through pain. Through pain. Because if God gives you joy, comfort, do you think you are feeling pain? You are feeling joy, comfort? There's nothing that you feel bad, everything is good. Do you think you are going to move out of that? No. But God wants to use you. So if God wants to use you, and you are in your comfort zone, or you are in your uh, on your joy, or you are on your joyfulness, do you think you are going to be out of that? What will make you to be out of that? Out of the pain, you know? So God will deliberately gives you a pain according to the level that He wanted you to reach. Then that pain will come. Hey, I have this pain. People will laugh you. This one will mock you. This one will mock you. That's why God said, if you are in trouble, I'm there for you. If you are in happiness, I'm there for you. Because He knows this thing that you're experiencing, sometimes it's Him who let it happen so that you can go to another level. So you need to calm down yourself. Yeah, this thing has happened. How am I going to solve it? You pray to God to help you with wisdom. You know? Then you see. Through that pain, you see, you conquer, you learn a new skill, and you go to another level. It also applies to, let's say you are just you have just become a manager, a new manager. People, they start laughing you. This one is not a good manager. I don't know. He's boasting himself. What? Why was this is happening like that? Why was this is happening like that? You are feeling pain more. So while you are feeling pain, it means you are adapting those people around you. You are adapting. You are adapting. At the end, they will keep on talking like that, and you will no longer be feeling pain. Because first, that thing was not on you. Now that thing is on you. You know how to handle it. So it means, are you at the same level? You are not. So without pain, could you even move upward? The answer is no. So pain is a divine. Pain is a divine. Everything is packed in pain. Everything is packed in pain. Even the food that you are eating, for it to go all over your body, it also goes under heat, and that heat is painful. It also goes under heat for your body to benefit. So everything is packed in pain. But it's really difficult to realize this. Once you are feeling pain, to realize it is not easy. This pain can make you learn something there that you didn't know, that you need to know. Pain. Because pain, it comes in a different way. There is a pain that can make you just learn something. So you need to accept and try to understand why you are feeling this pain and why it's happening like that. Once you understand that, you start learning from there. Learning. So pain, pain. As I said, pain, pain. As I said, it goes everywhere, everywhere. They say, for the first time you are getting pregnant, do you know how much pain you feel for your days pregnancy, the pregnancy that you are just getting? You feel pain, you get sick. This because your body is reacting to something that is new. It's reacting, but is it reacting for bad things or for good? It's reacting for good, but that good thing, does it come in a good way? But it comes in a painful way. It comes in a painful way. So you can see, at the end, you start celebrating. Yeah, this is pregnant. Congratulations, congratulations. But that pregnancy, the time it was coming, did it just come in a good way? No, it comes in a painful way. You know, it comes in a painful way. So everything God has put in pain. Everything God has put in pain. Whether you are doing business, you will feel pain. That pain is there to help you to grow your business, to go to another level. I think I have talked a lot about this pain. I hope you understand me, because I can't explain in all of it, in all categories. But on this category that I've just explained, I think you understand it. Whether you want to learn a bicycle, you are going to feel pain. So pain is there for gaining. It's not there for you to start going. No, it's there for gaining, gaining, gaining. Whether it's a new skill, whether it's a new idea, whether it's for you to adapt, whether it's for a blessing, everything it will come with a pain. But it just depends on how you handle it. Because it's a secret many people they don't know. And even me, as I'm saying, I'm not an expert of that. But I just try to understand it. But even if I say I just try to understand it, it doesn't mean I conquer pain every time. But it's something that I realized that I wanted to share, that everyone have to know. Pain, pain. Everything is hidden in pain. Everything is hidden in pain. Pain. You know? So, yeah. This is the main topic that I wanted to talk about. And maybe let me, in addition, I wanted also to talk about this. Uh, why rich people, they buy expensive things. Let me talk about watches. You find that he is rich, he's using a Rolex, very expensive, pure gold. They buy a lot of chains. You know, the reason, according to me, is why I see it. I don't know how you see it, but the reason behind it is, if you are a businessman, or if you are a rich person, you realize that there is something that you can do, can waste your money, and there's something that you can do also can keeps your money. You know, let's say if you do something, maybe if I do this, the moment I don't have money, it will not gonna give me back my money. You know, but if I do this, the moment I need money, it can give me back my money. You see, so oh, there's an asset and a liability. So it depends on which asset do you want to buy. So you have to buy assets that it will keep your wealth. It will not be demolished. Um, the value will never be go down. The value will always be increasing, increasing, increasing. Right? So if you buy something at a cheaper price now, instead of that thing, the value of it should go down, it keeps on winding up, keeps on going up, going up. Let's say you buy this thing today for 30,000, but as time goes, maybe next year that thing will no longer be at 30,000. It's gonna go up. Okay, a quick example. For example, like gold. You have 1 bar of gold here. Maybe let's say you buy it for 1 bar. It's 1 kg, right? Let's say that 1 bar, 1 kg, maybe you get it for 3,000 US dollar. This is just an example. 3,000 US dollar, 1 bar, 1 kg bar of gold. You kept inside your house. Do you think that the price of that gold will go down to 2,900 US dollar next year? The answer is no. The obvious answer is no. The price for gold will keep on going up because gold is always on high demand. No, it will keep on going up and going up. It will never go down. So This is the reason you see that this is what something that I realized. Why rich people, why rich people, they buy expensive phone. You find not expensive phone, expensive watch full of gold and diamonds. You know, full of gold and diamonds. And you find that they are rich, rich, rich. They have a lot of chains, diamond chain. You know, those are assets. Those and there are those assets that the assets that the value of it doesn't go down. It always goes up. So it's one of a business strategy. They're not trying to show us that they have money. No, but it's a business strategy. It's a business strategy because they buy it today at a low price. The moment they want to sell it, they will no longer sell at that price. They will sell it at a high price. So it's a very simple and fast investment. I don't mean you have to buy these kwala watches or chains. You know that this one is not gold, it's not anything. And you say, because I listened to that podcast, that we have to buy this expensive thing, it's like it's part of an investment. You will lose. You will lose. But make sure if you are buying expensive thing, make sure maybe it's really gold, this thing, uh, it will, the value will never go down. That is the reason most rich people, they have properties. They buy properties. They buy properties because properties, the value of property doesn't go down. It always goes up. It always goes up. Let's say you buy land today. You buy 1 acre for 500 US dollars. Today, 2026. Do you think tomorrow you will sell that 1 acre at 500 US dollars? The answer is no, absolutely zero. No. It can double it. Why? This is one way of saving, and this is one way of investing. You have just invested. You buy something that has value, and that value never goes down. You hear me? It also goes to property, as I said, to property houses. If you buy a good house, the value of a house will never go down. You can buy a house now, even if it's not a good way. You can renovate it, and you find that, let's say you buy that house for maybe 1,000 US dollars. I'm not talking about millionaire, just 1,000 US dollars. And that houses, you find it was not a good one, but you renovate it, you maintain it, fix it, everything that you, and it costed you maybe 2,000 US dollars as a total. So do you think in 2 to 3 years, do you think that house you will sell again at 2,000 US dollars? The answer is no. It's going to be more than that. It will double or multiply. Than it's an asset. The asset doesn't lose value, but the value keeps on increasing. So that's why you see rich people that build too much big houses, nice one. There's a reason for that. They know that house, the value of that house, it will keep on spiraling up, spiraling up. You know. So yeah, the reason I'm saying all these things is simple. The reason is very very simple. I just wanted to make sure, you know, I just wanted to communicate with you, and I want you guys to learn something. Just want you to learn something to help you in decisions making. Yeah, It's very few rich people who can come and teach us. But as if we stand ourselves and start teaching each other ourselves like this, through these small ideas, you find that someone is changing his mindset. They say as Africans we have a poor mindset. Yeah, we accept it. We really have a poor mindset. But those poor mindset for those ones, for those Africans who have a good mindset, the only way that they can start teaching us is this way. Podcast, we listen to their podcast, you know. As we listen to those podcasts, we are learning. We are learning. Small, our mindset is changing. Small, our mindset is changing. You know. Let me check if I have um, one more topic here that I would like us to talk. Of course, for us to talk, there's a lot of things that we can talk a lot, but time, you know. Yeah, guys. Thank you for watching Chance Fox Media Podcast. Please subscribe, share, and comment. Please stay connected for for more, for more what? For more authentic conversation like this one. For more, please share so that other people also can learn this. Very important. We put out this information out there. Yeah, so that many people can use it, man. You know, as I said, I'm also not an expert, but anything that I feel like is useful, anything that I feel like I can share, that's why I come here and speak, you know. But it doesn't mean that I'm an expert on that. No, you can also share your ideas if you want me also to speak something. Yeah, you can help me because sometimes I line out of ideas. Of course, there's a lot of things that you can talk, but you can also say, you can comment. Let us also talk about this. It's also a good thing. I will appreciate it. You know. Yeah, it's part. I want you also guys to be participating. Yeah, and please, you can support me by subscribing, sharing. This is the only way that you can support me. Remember, I'm also giving you this information that can help you. It has helped me. I'm also giving to you so it can help you. So you can also help me by subscribing, sharing, commenting. You know, yeah. This world is about supporting each other. No one can run away from that. So thank you so much. Bye.